Hey travelers, today on the channel we're going to go ahead and build in The Sims 4 and we're going to do a challenge that, as far as I'm aware, Sid Mac created. I'm not actually sure, but I've searched for it, I've googled for it, and I've also searched for it on YouTube, and I haven't found any other videos that did this, so I'm going to go ahead and do the challenge that she created, in which my sim picks all their furniture, and of course not all of it. They won't be picking decor items, they won't be picking items that they can't use, that they can't interact with. We're going to start out with kitchens and televisions, kitchen stuff and TVs and stuff, and I've created this kind of like department store similar to Sid Mac to do it, and then when we've picked out all these things, I'll put them aside and we'll use them to build the house. So I did want to preface this by saying this is base game only, and I'm not going to be beholden to the swatches that are out because I didn't want to have to put every single swatch from base game out. So yeah, so we will use whatever things my sim picks. I will be turning their needs like all the way down except for the one that can kill them, except for the couple that end in their death, in order for them to fulfill those needs. And yeah, so we're probably going to go ahead and start with hunger and see what my sim picks to do. As far as I'm aware, I have autonomy on full, and autonomy's even, I disabled the whole disable autonomy for your selected sim thing. So hopefully that'll work, and we'll see my self sim pick their own furniture. Beds, loo, furniture, couches, etc. And then when we're done with all this setup, we'll go on to activities and see what kind of activities they pick, and then we'll build a house with all that stuff. I have not decided yet if I want to build a house on this lot. We are, I believe, in Newcrest, and I just realized there's like a golf course back there. It'd be really nice if that was functional. Anyway, I think we're in Newcrest, I think, and I just don't... Yeah, we are, and we're opposite the two rooms for Sid Mac I built, which is kind of funny. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do that, and you'll hear some music, and it will be a speed selection, and we'll go from there. So I went ahead and I put the room full of the stuff that my sim chose back here. It's currently in the way of the house building, and I built this house. So this, I decided to go with blue because I like it, and I decided to go with columns that are similar to the columns in all the other houses because this is Willow Creek, and that's where I decided to build the house. And I've gone ahead and done the house building and the roof and the layout. So upstairs we've got 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, both are en suite, and we've got this like hallway area for anything we might need it for. And then downstairs we've got a foyer, the stairs. We've got this tiny bathroom that my sim didn't pick out stuff for, but I'll just use another of what they did pick out. And then we've got this formal living room, which probably will just have some chairs and a coffee table in it, we'll see. And I've got this like TV room. I've got a dining room here and a laundry room here, and then this is the kitchen. I think that the bottom floor is a little small, yes, but since my sim didn't pick out that much furniture, I'm hoping it'll work out. So basically now I'm gonna go ahead and put some lights in. Lights so that we can see what we're doing. Although actually I think I can just change it to day. Yeah, there we go. Because I want to make sure the lighting I put in matches. And everything is going to be base game in this house, in case you wondered. So now it's just a matter of putting things where they go. So I think we will go ahead and put the bonsai tree in the den. Actually, maybe we'll put it in the formal living room. That's fine. And then this is the couch that my sim picked. So we're going to go ahead and put it over here. And I will change the swatch. And then this is the easel. And we're going to go ahead and put it up here. And we're going to put it in front of one of the windows. I think, yeah, we have 2 windows in here. So I'll put it here. And I haven't done wallpaper on anything, if you hadn't noticed. And then I think we'll go ahead and take this sink, and then we'll do that again upstairs. And we'll do this sink and mirror for the bathroom over here. This is the one that's like the kids' bathroom. And again, I'm going to change swatches around, things like that. We'll just put everything in where it goes, and then we'll go ahead and do wallpaper and change swatches, things like that. And we'll put this loo in the kids' room. I'm just gonna shove it right there for now. We're not gonna keep the layout. We really do need to determine the layout for ourselves. And then we have this double shower bathtub thing. And I think this could go in here. It blocks that window. All you see through that window now is the shower, the back of the shower. If we have to steal some room from this bathroom, we will. We might have to steal like a corner just so that things work out the way they're supposed to. For now, let's go ahead and just move things so that we can move the door over and try a slightly different layout. And then we'll go ahead and get this blue that my sim picked out and put it over here. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and change the swatch on it. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get this little tiny bathroom done by putting a light in. Okay, so then let's go ahead and put other things where we need them. So we've got this bathtub that needs to go in their bathroom. And I think I'm going to pick out a trash can as well for this bathroom. So again, base game only is what we're going with for this build. So let's go ahead and pick a shower that makes sense. I like this white one. Okay, so then those are the bathrooms done except for wallpaper. So let's go ahead and see what we've got. We're going to go with tile. Those are the bathrooms done. Totally done bathrooms. Lovely. And then let's go ahead and complete the kitchen. Don't really have room for an island, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do like standard stuff in terms of that. Alright, and then this is the grill. And then this is the trash can they picked out, and it's Definitely not appropriate for inside the kitchen, so I think I'm just going to put it over here. Maybe we'll put the easel in here instead. Right, and with all this natural light. Maybe we'll put like some art stuff as like a theme. And we have this violin that they picked out, but I think we're going to put it in the kids' room, which is probably going to be a teenager, by the way. I just wanted to mention that. And then let's go ahead and move this bed where it needs to go. Alright, and we've got this computer, which is definitely going in the parents' room. And we have this ottoman thing. Cool, and that still leaves room for a dresser and like a one-tile desk, which is fine. Okay, and we've used almost everything. So, I'm going to go ahead and use this TV. I'm not keeping it there, I'm putting it on the other wall. We'll put the dresser underneath it, maybe. Okay, and then let's go ahead. Is that everything? Yep, that's everything from the weird little room that I had to make to put all that stuff in. Cool. So now I do want to have stairs on the back here. Just put them there and move them. Alright, and then I'm gonna find a brick that is similar to the foundational brick for the stairs. Well, there isn't really one. There isn't one separated that far, so we'll take this one instead. Put that on all the stairs. Alright, so now we just have wallpapers, decoration, and a kitchen to finish. So in order to finish the kitchen, I'm going to go ahead and copy this counter and this bar stool. I'm going to change the swatches on both of them. So we'll just put it as that blue right now. And then we need other counters over here, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we have this refrigerator, which is the one she picked. And I'm going to put it in this corner over here because that makes more sense to me. And then I'm going to put some counters along this wall, at least right there anyway. And then I'm going to see if I have like an end counter, like a small one. Oh, I have that one. I think we'll see whether or not any of the other ones fit right there. Does the corner one? No, it's way too big. So yeah, we need the end one. That's fine. Like, it sticks out weird, but it's fine. And we'll put some appliances on there, maybe. And we have a dishwasher and a sink and a fridge and a stove. So let's go ahead and get the... And let's get a hood thing. Yeah, there's not. But the wall-mounted one is probably fairly standard. Okay, and then maybe some cabinets. The matching cabinets, obviously. Okay, so those match. They don't quite line up, but that's okay. And that means we have some storage, even if it's, you know, sort of fake storage. Alright, and then let's go ahead and pick a wallpaper swatch for the kitchen. It's base game only, and I do want it to be, like, fun. I like this one. This one's cool. But I don't know if I would want this in a kitchen. Like, this is so funky, you know? And if I wanted to build, like, a really funky house, that would make sense, but I don't really, so... Let's check out to see what the other options are. We have tile. We have this one that's like very gray and kitchen-y to me, so let's go with that one. And then we need some lighting, so let's pick some lights. This one in white, maybe. Holding Alt to see if I can move it somewhere. Oh, hey, we can put it right above the door. That helps light up that corner, definitely. Okay. And then this is the dining room, and we didn't pick a dining room table, but we are, like I said, sticking to base game only, so first let's choose a wallpaper, and it's a dining room, so I kind of want one that has a thick bottom bit like this. I think I'm going to go with this green for the, like, den, and then we'll go for tile again for the laundry space. So the bottom floor has all of its wallpaper and things. So let's go ahead and finish up the kitchen. I just want to put in some appliances, things like that. So let's go ahead and get some coffee and tea. And like I said, we're base game only, and I'm not putting in my custom content because I want to put this on the gallery without it flagging as custom. And let's go ahead and get us a microwave. I appreciate the bowl of fruit. Even though it's like fake fruit, I still appreciate it. Let's put the mug thing out because I think it makes sense. I mean, it's really big and I wish it wasn't quite that huge, but it's fine. Don't really have a whole lot else that I really want to put out, but I'll put a cookie jar and a knife block. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then I would do want a rug. Okay, and then maybe we could do like this one over here. Not gonna put any art on the walls. Okay, and then the dining room, let's go ahead and get a lighting, some kind of chandelier. And then we need a table. Like I said, base game only. Oh, she picked the one, they picked the one chair for at a desk, so we'll pick one that's kind of got more in common with that one. We're gonna have to go back to this one and do like the orange swatch. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then we need a rug for in here, and this can be the green one. And we can change the couch to the green swatch because of the walls. And with these ones, we can put some art on the walls if we want to. Okay, and then let's see. And like this is the laundry room, but I'm not gonna add laundry right now. I'm just gonna leave it because laundry's not base game, it's laundry stuff. But I am gonna put laundry in this area if I play this build. And then this needs something. This needs like a foyer decoration. Alright, and then we can put a rug down in the foyer. I definitely think that makes sense. And we need a... Okay, the wallpaper is gray, so I think... I like this rug for the foyer, but it is way too big. And honestly, I think we'll see if we have a tiny little table to put in the very center and like put a flower on. Kind of like this one. See what it looks like being that close to the wall. Yeah, it's like in the wall. I'm like, I don't really mind that because it's not coming out the other side. So let's see if we can get anything to set on top of there. And then we need a light. And then we're going to turn move objects off. I think we'll go with this one, the square one. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do now that I've put everything in the house that's supposed to be is I'm going to go around finishing the house up. I'm going to put a couple of chairs and a coffee table in this area. Maybe a small desk, a couple of chairs and a coffee table maybe. And the desk would be like for the kid to use. And I'm going to find some way of configuring this room so that it makes sense because this is just weird. There is room for both of them, but there's not room for anything else. And then I will go ahead and finish up both bedrooms and we will tour the house when I come back. Okay, travelers, here we are at the completed house, even with some landscaping, and everything is completed now. So my self-sim is already inside, and we will jump into live mode in order to experience the house. I'm currently play testing everything, and the house is done. So let's go ahead and see what they're up to. I'm going to put the walls down, and currently making some tea. And then we're going to cook. We're just going to make sure that everything that is accessible to my sim actually. Cool. Fridge works. Stove's accessible. Okay, so let's just zoom through them making that. And then, like I said, this room is going to be a laundry room, but laundry day isn't base game. And this item, this one tile desk, is Parenthood. If you don't have Parenthood, download this anyway. You'll just be without this item. If you have any other one tile desks, I believe the game will attempt to replace it. But if not, you can download it anyway, just you won't have that item. Good, they're eating at the counter, and the countertop works as a place to eat breakfast, which is great. The only thing we want to do now is we're going to test to see if the TV works, and if the dining room table works, and if this little bathroom works. But the whole area is done. I used move objects on for plants and things like that. And I've put lighting everywhere. The light yeah, there's the light I used for this room. I didn't use any overhead lighting for this living room, the TV room, because I just didn't want it. And then I didn't do anything with the backyard really very much. I just put in a fence, and you know, there's room for some outdoor activities certainly. Okay, let's have them clean up this plate, and we'll see. And we'll set this as a kitchen sink. I like that we can set the sink type now, by the way. It's really cool. So cool the dishwasher works. So let's have them come in and use this little loo. And we'll see whether or not this little loo works. And they go through the room just fine. Great, good. And then we'll see if the TV works. And then we'll head upstairs and I'll show you the upstairs. And then this video will go up Wednesday, which is for me tomorrow. And then Sunday's video will probably be the next episode of Banished. Good, good. The sink works. Nothing's in the way of the sink. That's very good to know. Anyway, so if I played this house, I'd definitely put laundry day pack in and put a laundry room in here. If you download this house, you can definitely... Oh, they're going to grab a tea. You can definitely use this little room for anything else you might want to use it for, obviously. And they're going to sit in that chair and have a cup of tea. That's great. I don't want them to keep grabbing drinks, though. I definitely need to see if either Similarity or Little Miss Sam has the updated couple of mods about not grabbing drinks and stuff. Well, you're going to clean that up. I don't like that the tea cup is still full even though they drank the whole cup. That's kind of messy. And they just want to keep grabbing drinks, which is a bug. So we'll have them empty the teapot. And then I'll see if I can download a mod that fixes that bug. I'll check Similarity and Little Miss Sam. I'm sure one of them will have something. Alright, and then we want to see if they can go up the stairs. Great, they can go in the stairwell room. So let's go ahead and go over here. Great. And we're going to see if they can go over here. How about over here? Great, so the easel should be perfectly usable. Alright, and then I will go ahead and test... I'm not going to test anything else. I want to test the TV room. Everything else should be absolutely doable in terms of where it is, and it all has footprints around it. So let's have them watch the cooking channel maybe. And we'll see if they can use TV successfully. I'm sure they can. I didn't put anything like in the way. Great, so now that they're busy, let's go ahead and go back upstairs. So upstairs we have the easel that they picked out, and then I put some plants out in this vase. We have the teens room right here, which looks like this. And I put a bookshelf in the corner and some other clutter, and I put the violin on top of the dresser here. It's a violin that my sim picked out, and I've got some art on the walls for the teenager, and they have their own bathroom, and it's over here. Okay. And then for their room, they've got a bed, and I went with blues. And they have their own TV and like a little area to watch it. And they have their own bathroom as well. So that's the top floor right there, and that's how it turned out. And the doorways are a little squishy, but it's okay, and I use that word because someone I watched this. Anyway, it's fine. But it's fine because they're allowed to slide over. I didn't slide any of them over. I only slid one of them over with move objects on. The rest of them I just held alt and I didn't have move objects on. So that's great. And the bookcases are going to be usable because the chairs were. Oh, I need to test to see whether or not the dining room table is usable. That's actually kind of important. Let's see if they can sit in all the chairs or not. And that's actually important because if they can't sit in all the chairs, then we definitely need to move things around. Again, the things they can actually utilize and stuff they can click on and do things to, I try not to use move. Good, all the chairs are cool. I try not to use move objects on at all for the stuff they are actually going to be able to use. That way you won't have routing issues. So let's see if they can go into the laundry room. Great, good. Okay, then there shouldn't be any problems in playing this house. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This build is already up on the gallery. And it is winter in my game, but if it is a different season in yours, you should have the full benefit of the landscaping that I did, which is really just directly around the house and the 2 trees in back. I was just trying to mirror some of the other houses on the street. Alright, so thank you very much, and this was My Sim Picks Their Own Furniture. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye, travelers. I hope you have a good day wherever you're at in yours.